Hi guys, this is Kaio from CRC and I want to show you that you don't need to be flight to be a good race player. It's actually easier than you think. So to start this video, let's talk about the Raze boombot, guys. I see a lot of race players starting every single round by throwing the boombot on to get information off some corner or longs to cover rushes, but this could be something bad and give your team some useless information, and it could make the round harder to understand how the enemies intend to attack or even defend your allies. So, knowing that, let's go to the tip 1 of the video.
Yes, I'm pumped!
Save your boombot for late information. If you see that the enemy is not falling from your boombot and you always waste it and never have either information or damage dealt, just stop doing it and save your boombot. Tip 2. Your boombot costs money. Don't waste it like it's a Sova Dart or Breach Stun. It's not a skill that doesn't cost money. Tip 3. Your boombot insta-kill players without armor when they are close to the explosion. Try to use your boombot to counter Echo Rush. Try to use it on a smarter way to stop rushes. Now moving on to the satchels, everybody wants to see a race player jumping perfectly and nuke 5 players doing an incredible ways for a team. But this is not easy at all, and you don't need to be this good to actually use the satchels on a smarter way. So let's go to the tip 1 of the video about the satchels.
Yes, I'm pumped!
So let's go to the tip 1. Swing pixels with your satchel. If you want to win a duel of someone holding a pixel, place your satchel on the wall beside it and swing and activate the satchel. You will swing faster than any agent in Valorant, and most of the times can guarantee a kill or info without needing to die for it. Tip 2. Don't always think about your satchel as a damage source, cause it's not. Back in the day the satchel did much more damage than today. Now for a satchel to do real damage, it needs to be 1 second placed on a surface. And then, by activating it, will do 50 damage. So it's a big nerf, so you gotta check it out. It's not a damage source at all. Now let's jump into the game and I'm gonna show you how to do satchel jumps with speed and height. So guys, here we are at the game. I'm gonna show you how I learned to jump with the Raze satchels. I'm not good as the Raze mains out there, but I can show you a little trick for you to better your Raze jumps. Alright, let's just explain the difference between speed and height with these satchels. First off, if you want speed, you gotta do a little trick. Just place a satchel right here, jump, pass through it, and then you throw another one and activate it instantly. So the way you gotta do it, you gotta place a satchel, jump like in front of it, activate it, and when you activate it, instantly need to activate the other one. So here goes.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
See? This is the speed one. So you gotta do this little trick with every pixel you're going in. So like right here,
Satchel out. Satchel out.
you do like this. Oh, you wanna enter B, so you go like,
Satchel out. Satchel out.
you know. So the difference between speed and height is that speed you gotta jump through the satchel
Satchel out.
like this.
Satchel out.
You gotta jump through it, and the height one you gotta jump on it like this.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Got it? So the difference between these two ones is like in the middle of the game is something different, but in here is basically it. So if you want speed to get into a bomb,
Here
like
comes the ult ready.
this is one easier. There are the ones with the sage walls, but I think it's kind of hard. And that's it, guys.
Yes, I'm pumped.
Now moving on to the grenade, Raze's grenade does insta-kill damage if every grenade partition hits the enemy. Knowing this, don't keep throwing your grenades randomly on round starts. Even if you deal some damage to the enemy team, it's not that worth, cause you need to kill 2 enemies to get your grenade back again. It's not like the Silver Dart or Breach Stun or every other ability that comes for free for an agent. You gotta use it carefully to extract 100% of the grenade potential. Now moving on to the tips. Tip 1. Defender side. The grenade is perfect to counter rush. Use it when the enemies are rushing on a single bomb, block their way by throwing it to fall on their feet. Tip 2. Attacker side. Save it to after plant situations. If your team doesn't have any resource to save plant time, and you see that you have a grenade left, when you hear the defuse noise, bait to see if the defuse is fake. If not, throw the nade right on the spike. It will save 2 to 4 seconds of the enemy not able to defuse. Tip 3. Attacker side. Clear important corners that you think or your team called important. Always think ahead of your enemies. If your team spotted an enemy in a strong pixel or corner, nade it to move the enemy out or even kill it. Now moving on to the famous Raze's ultimate, mostly hated actually. Raze's ultimate is not so difficult to do, different cause it's 100% effective. Using her ultimate to first frag or to open a bomb is something that only Raze can do. Focus on fragging with your ult, don't waste it randomly. And that's it guys, use these tips and tricks on your Valorant matches and let me know in the comments if you could frag more or even win more games. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.